Have you asked the universe or tried to manifest things, but they just don't seem to come? Here are 3 tips that will help you to really get what you want. Aloha everyone, and welcome to your podcast for Joyful Serenity. My name is Pia and I am grateful to be a part of your journey in becoming. I have tried everything to get this job, get this promotion, live the life I love, lose weight, whatever it is, but it just doesn't come. I've tried positive affirmations. I've tried to really focus on the thing itself, but it just doesn't work. Maybe you have experienced something similar. I want to take this episode really to dive deeper into my knowledge and my experience in manifesting stuff. So many of you might know that I do not only have this beautiful creation of the podcast, but I also published my first book this year, which is also called Aloha allerseits, which translates to Aloha everyone. I've also created a lot of other different things in my life, and it feels very effortlessly to me. And there are some things that I really want to share with you that will help you in really getting what you want. And there are some things to really, before we dive deeper into that, I want you to think about something right now that you really wanted so badly in your life and you felt like you did all you could to achieve it, but it just didn't come. Now, why is that happening? There are several different reasons why things that we really want don't come our way. So, first thing is that we probably didn't do all we could. That probably the love we had for this goal, for this thing, whatever it is that we wanted to achieve, wasn't 100%. It wasn't the absolute dedication and devotion. We were not ready to get all in. We were always probably trying to hold back something. Maybe with a condition. Okay, I want to do this, but I still want to keep that. So, for example, losing weight, which is sometimes a goal of people. I want to lose weight so badly, but I still want to do this and I still want to do that. And even if people told you that this will probably not work, you still said, oh yes, I can, I will make it work. And it doesn't. So maybe there was something and you didn't put all the effort in that you could have. And you don't have to beat yourself up for that. It's just a reflection. Just think about it. Think about something that you really wanted to do and ask yourself, have I done everything in my possibility, everything in my opportunity, everything that was under my control? Or did I hold something back? Or did I not do everything I could? Like I said, you don't have to beat yourself up. It's just a very simple reflection on the facts. Okay, so this might be one thing why it didn't really work the way you wanted it to be. And a second thing, and this is where we are going to take a very close look today, is your questions and how you asked for it. Maybe you heard the sentence before, ask and you shall receive, or ask and it is given. Most of the people that I met, or I meet, or I work with, they have great dreams and wishes. But sometimes they just ask the wrong questions. What is a wrong question you may ask yourself right now? So if you're asking for something, you have to really take a close look on how you ask. So one example I really love to share, and I shared it before, I think in one of my German episodes, but I will share it with you again because it's so powerful. If you want the universe, the divine source, the energy around us to work with you, because you are a co-creator of your reality, it is what it is. You are a co-creator, and that is so powerful. Life doesn't happen to you, it happens for you. You just gotta work with it. Be an ally to your life. Don't ask what life can give you. Ask what you can give life to. Imagine yourself sitting in a restaurant. And you know you want to have food. And you're hungry. You're hungry. So the waitress or the waiter is coming and asking, what do you want to eat? And you sitting there, you have the card in your hand, you have the menu. You look at it and you just say, I want to eat something. I want to eat food. And the waiter or the waitress smiles at you and says, all right, I want to give you food. I would love to serve you food, but you need to tell me what you want. So is it a vegetable dish? Do you want to eat meat? What do you want to eat? And you're just sitting there and getting nervous and getting angry maybe and just saying, I want food. But this is not specific. So if you're telling you the universe, you want to feel better, that's great. And now, about what do you want to feel better about? Get specific. So the first tip I'm giving you for manifesting the good stuff is check the quality of your questions. So if you're asking for food, for example, you need to ask for specific food. So if you're asking to feel better in your life or to feel more at ease or to feel serene or joyful, you need to get very specific and clear about what do you want to feel more joy or more serenity or whatever. This is something you might want to write down. So first thing, check the quality of your questions. What do you want to feel specifically? The second tip I would love to share with you is after you wrote down what it is that you really want to feel, for example, and getting very specific in which area of your life, in which relationship maybe, I want to feel more serene in my family, specifically when we're sitting at the dinner table and there are tough conversations or discussions or whatever, yeah? So get very specific and then create a picture. For this exercise, just close your eyes. You can also do this for the first tip, yeah? To really check the quality of your questions and what you really want to feel and getting more specific. You can close your eyes. That always helps you to really connect to yourself and to the energy that is. And then really paint this picture. If you know specifically what you want, in which situation, how do you want to feel, if you're clear about it, let there be a picture coming to you. And see yourself, how you're sitting in this situation and how you are creating this feeling of serenity, of joy, of lightness, whatever it is that you have just ordered. And then, if you have created this picture and get yourself some space here, just take a moment or 2 or 3 or 5 or 10 minutes to really have this beautiful experience, seeing yourself, your future self, because this is what you are creating. You need to visualize what you want to manifest. Experience it in your thoughts and in your feelings as if it would have already happened. Get yourself into that space. And then the third thing I want you to do is to zoom out of this situation, elevate yourself, have a look at it, at yourself and your surroundings, who is there, how does it feel? Fill your body with all of this and then ask the question, what can I do now? What is the next best thing to do? What can I do specifically to support this feeling and this future version of me? And then just be open for the answers that are coming. Because they will come. Your subconscious is ready to serve you. Everything you need to know in life is already inside you. Sometimes you just need to ask different questions and get yourself into a state of mind and of feels that allows you to really connect and reconnect and remember the ancient knowledge that is already inside of you from your life and from the lives of your ancestors and from everything that you have experienced as a spirit. My mom always told me when I was a child, be careful what you wish for because it might come true. I have changed this for myself to I am mindful of what I wish for because I know it will come true. So first thing, remember, first tip, ask yourself, what is it that you want to feel? And be specific about it. Remember the restaurant, the waitress, the waiter that is waiting for you to order your food, and you're just telling them you want to eat food and not specifically what it is. So they will not bring you anything if you're not specific. So number one, be specific. Number two, visualize your future self. Get into a place inside yourself, close your eyes, sit down for some moments, take some deep breaths, connect with yourself, and ask this question that you just prepared, the specific question and the specific wish you want to manifest into your life, and then let your subconscious create this picture. And fill yourself with all the feels of your future self that you want to manifest. And number three, ask, what can I now do specifically? What is the next best step for my future self? And open your heart and mind to everything that comes to you. Make sure you have something to write near you, because these things will come. And maybe you want to write them down to remember them properly. Remember that you always, at all times, have all the tools to remember who you are and what you want. And also always remember that you can change the course of things. Just because you wanted something at some point in your life doesn't mean you want to have it now. And that's totally fine. That's life. It is change. There's nothing more constant than change. Nothing more true than change, because change is life every day. Our cells change, our minds change, our feelings change. This is the only thing that is really constant. And be in peace with this knowledge. Sometimes what we want is not what we need. Maybe you have experienced that too. So be gentle to yourself. And if you're in doubt at any times, or if you feel like there is something that is limiting you, but you really do not know how to reach this and how to get there, maybe it is time for you to dig a little deeper. Maybe there are limiting beliefs and fears that have been there for a long time, and you still get something out of it, even though this is not conscious, but they are still serving you in some kind of way. And it is always in a very good, what is the word? Intention. So even if there's limiting beliefs that you want to let go of, or you're not conscious about, but you have them because you're not getting where you want, so you are standing in your way. So if you want to get yourself out of the way and you feel like you need support with this, and maybe you also feel a kind of connection between you and me, or you have a feeling of resonating with the words that I speak, feel free to contact me, and we can have a first free consultation for a theta healing session, which we can do from all over the world because it will be on the phone. And then we will explore what is inside of you, what it is that you truly want, and what is there that might hold you back from creating the life you really, really want. I will put my contact and email into the show notes. So if you feel like this resonated with you, you can contact me. Rehear this episode to get more clearer about your intentions and how to really manifest the good stuff. Contact me on my Instagram account at Pia Victoria 1 or Victoria's Visions 2018. Write me an email to pia@victorias-visions.com. And thank you for tuning in, for reviewing this podcast on Apple Podcasts, and for rating it. Stay happy and healthy. And start creating the life you love.